As it just went live.
Oh, now
we
it's
just
live?
went live?
I don't know what happened.
All right, cool. So what they miss? Everything?
They missed all the good shit. We just talked about the Discord rule, how much it pisses off
Okay.
Butters, and he thinks all these
Okay,
drivers
so
are
let's rehash
entitled,
it.
and all this
Welcome.
other riffraff.
We're still new at this. Welcome. It's me, Brickerhoff. I got all the admins. Mike G is here, our guest tonight, and we're just here to talk Cobra e-racing. So we're going to
You know what
quickly
the
go
fuck
back
going
into it.
on?
Yeah, so there's a new rule in the Discord, and if you're listening, fucking great, because nobody was listening 10 minutes ago when we started this. I call it the cunt rule. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. It's a see you next Tuesday rule. If you're racing in Cup and you get pissed off so much that you can't hear the Discord anymore and you want to leave it out of frustration and high emotional lack of fortitude, then go ahead. But you have 48 hours to get back in. I guess that means you can come back in by like Monday morning or so, because we're not going to be Nazis about it.
It's 48 hours from the time you leave. So, like, I mean, you could leave on a Tuesday, be back by Thursday.
I guess, sure. But I'll see you next Tuesday. That's what I'm calling it, because by then you should be back.
Chase, Beatty, what you think? You got your voice this week? We've been trying to get you on here.
Hey, the voice is on here, son. I know these son of a guns. Man, I don't really have an opinion on the rule. I understand that we do have to have everybody in the Discord. Track of who's where, by purposes and stuff, I guess. But I do get the guys get out here, but it's like what you guys said. I don't know why people don't. We added something for these guys so they could be able to.
Oh, are we losing them on it? It's not a terrible rule. Did you walk away from the mic, Petey? It just cut out.
Listen. I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on it. I like these other guys.
Look, I just think being a man, it's really not that big of a deal.
Wait. You not like these other guys, Chase? Is that what you saying?
I don't have an opinion on it like the rest of our guys do, whatever. But I like Havoc, bro. A lot of our guys in the league don't really like it. They don't care for it. I like the Havoc. I like racing in Havoc. I like being a part of Havoc. I like these motherfuckers cussing all week. That's what I like. I live for this shit.
No, I just, like I said, some guys like the Havoc.
Somebody invite Taddy, please. Somebody invite Taddy in.
I sent him an invite.
He needs another one. I don't know.
But I'm on the other side of the spectrum. That drives me nuts having guys come back and forth. Then I get messages saying, hey, can you guys just communicate with me? I don't want to be in Discord just first. I'm like, I'm not going to, I'm not going to do that shit.
It's an extra task.
You could cool off. Hey, I'm cool with cooling off. Fuck, go ahead.
There's a lot going on, but now the captain and the commissioner, they have something extra to do. Now, do I have to fill this seat? Do I have to get this guy back on my ride? Commissioner's got to wonder what, so it's just another stupid task that doesn't really need to take place.
Y'all gonna make Butters have a stroke.
Y'all remember, man, the first 2 seasons of Cobra, we had guys all over the place. We had Facebook and Discord. Guys were spread out.
Oh, it's way more organized now.
Guys on Facebook that wasn't in Discord. It was just such a
what a spectacle it was.
We was having to post the stats in 2 different places. Every announcement was having to go in because of that.
The golden age.
It's just easier.
I mean, it's just like I said, like Brick said, it's nothing major. It's just something that cool off, get your ass back in there if you want to stay in the league.
That gives you plenty of time. 48.
Oh, Mike G.
Yes,
Mike G. There's opinion for one of our guests. Hell yeah, there he is. Soon to be GTR Mike G, but he has not changed that yet.
We have the war room / we have the war room, the snake pit, for a reason. Just go air your grievances in there, okay? And if you've had enough, mute it. Come back. We're all friends. We're all friends here, man. We're all friends. Believe it or not,
Taddy
we're all
make
friends.
it in? Taddy said he had 15 minutes. I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
Listen, these dadgum crybabies out here have already took away my NSFW channel and killed Wasted. not happy about this.
Yeah, where's get wasted? Wasted. I'm pleading. Brinkerhoff's here pleading. Get back in the Discord. I can't send you one because we're not friends. I can't chat with you in Discord. And I don't know what your fucking real name is on Facebook. So
Ken, we need you back.
Kenny.
There you go.
I've messaged him multiple times, and I'm not getting nothing back out of him.
Yeah, I really don't like it. He's not here, right? Like, we gotta blow up.
If you want us to kick Clay out, let us know. We'll do that.
Clay, you there? What we got going on tonight?
Yeah, totally kidding, Clay. But
No, I'm here. No, there's just a running joke that I'm the person who ran him out of town, but I don't know if I actually did or not.
You're the only person that thinks that, buddy. He left because of the NSFW. I'm telling you, we took the channel away and he left.
That was done.
well, it was already gone. To be fair, it was already gone for a while.
I think the waste would just got tired of.
I mean, that chat being gone, right? Like, out of Discord, he doesn't have any content he can post in the other channels.
I just think he couldn't run because of work. He couldn't stand not being able to.
I just think make the channel, but don't give Butters access to it, and then that's it. He won't see it.
He didn't want to be like that other guy that, whoever it was that blew up the chat every day and complained like, oh, I have a life outside of this game, but I'm never going to race with you guys. I'm staying in your Discord.
Guys, make sure your mic volumes are up. Just make sure.
Am I quiet?
I got him turned up on my end.
Everybody seems quiet to me, so I'm just saying it.
Maybe it's your mic.
Nah, because Sauce isn't quiet.
Brink, do you want to do like recaps of Friday? What happened on Friday?
Yeah, we'll get there. So, all right. So, all right, fine. We'll do that. Good transition, Clay. So yeah, Friday we raced at Xfinity and Cup raced at Chicago, and the truck guys went to Kansas. Sorry, we did this in the part we didn't record. Sorry. So, Clay, go. Who won the races? Give us the recap there, real quick.
Okay, so in the Xfinity race, it was Mo Pawanuka who won a fuel strategy, tire strategy, save race at Chicagoland, getting his first win of the season. Over in the Cup Series, we had Elite Precision score his first win of the year in one heck of a finish, winning at his home racetrack. And then I would say the biggest surprise of the night was Klein getting to victory lane at Kansas in the Truck Series.
I think that can be that's got to be one of our biggest upsets of all time, and it has nothing to do with Klein not having the talent. He has all kinds of talent. It's just the fact that he was sitting 19th place in points. Really no kind of stat line. He come out and had race winning speed all night. It's not like he snuck up on those guys. He was up there with those guys the entire race racing for them.
I was just gonna say the same thing. He was. I broadcasted a race with Sauce, and I saw that truck. I was like, wow, Klein's been up here this whole time. And then when he got in the lead, he was tough to pass. Nobody could get around him.
Yeah, he did what he had to do.
Really got a lot of credit out to him.
He was really fast, but he ran the Xfinity. He was up there running us for the lead.
He was in the 98 truck, right? Yeah, I saw that. He was racing with me for a little bit.
I mean, he was up front almost all Xfinity races.
He did good.
He showed up at two different tracks and two different series.
So that was the winners. What was the bad from those races, Clay?
I don't know that I really saw a whole lot of bad there. I think the truck race, I mean, from the broadcasting of things, now you got to remember, we keep it on the lead for the majority of the race. The truck race was interesting simply because, Kansas is a one-groove racetrack, got to run the top. If you want to make a pass, you have to make a dive bomb. There's not really any choice there, unless the guy in front of you just makes a mistake. So, it's just a fight for room. That's all you really get when it comes to Kansas. So, man, it's just tough to pass at Kansas, and I'm going to be curious to see what the Cup guys and Xfinity guys do at Kansas here in a couple weeks.
The same thing, probably. Just a guess.
This is my point on it. So, I've seen some guys complain about how some of the truck guys race, but the trucks are, and a lot of these guys that are racing trucks are new to the game. Going to race a little extra. That's to be expected.
Cutting in and out.
God dang it!
Yeah, I got it.
I wanted to while Chase figures that out, I want to ask Mike G about what he thought about the Cup race on Friday night. What was it like out there in the Cup side of things there, Mike?
Hey.
Boys, I think we found our Tony Stewart, baby. We have our Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart is a murderer.
Wow.
God. Wow.
Bro, that's how it is in Xfinity.
That's how it is in trucks.
Series in every league, that's how it is. About 10th, 11th on back, everyone's like, I gotta get to the top 10, so we gotta make moves that, are more aggressive than if they were sitting 7th, maybe. Everybody,
I had a good time too.
It's a plate track, but it's super easy also to lose guys because you have to check up because other guys are checking up in front of you. And it's almost like a domino effect where the last couple guys are just automatically going to lose out on that big field draft. Yeah. Amen to that. Hear that, choir? I thought so. So, all right, that was the good. That was a little bit of the bad. So that was last week. Point standings wise, so we'll go through this. We'll start with the Xfinity Series. Talk about some of you guys that are making moves. Thank you, Sauce, for putting these together. Team standings, by the way, Litsum leads the Xfinity standings with 690 points. Black Bear Racing is in second with 572. Litsum has 5 wins to Black Bear's 1. Gas, Gorilla Autosport, also has 1 win. That's 526 points. Venom is 4th. Rum Runners are 5th. Both don't have wins in the Xfinity Series, but they do both have a podium. So Hamilton, who's the Litsum driver who took over the lead after Patton was moved up to Cup this week. He's in the lead. Masopes is in second place. Remember, he missed out on the first 2 races of the season here because he was in Cup. Mopao and Nuka, after that win, he jumps up into third. So there's your top 3. And somebody that you guys were all talking about who maybe wasn't up to the speed that you thought he was, he's up to 4th place, just GTR Jose Protege.
Can we talk about this for just a second? What does the man have to do to get a top 10? Because he got wrecked late again at Chicagoland. I mean, this is just every week with him. I'm starting to feel bad for him at this point because it's like,
did he get wrecked?
Dude,
yeah,
he did.
He has 1 top 10. Yeah, no, he's been in some trouble there. There's a lot of bad luck. It's amazing that he's in the top 5 with how his finishes have gone.
Well, stage points.
Yeah.
He is literally showing you how important stage points are.
Man, Jose should probably have 2 wins. Should have at least 2 wins.
Maybe could have won Chicago. He was strong in stage 1.
I haven't never seen a guy in this league have kind of bad luck.
I have.
You gotta win.
He's had the bad luck too.
He's got to win, but he does have bad luck. He's got to win, but he does have some shit luck. I can't lie. Can we talk about the guy who is consistently jumping up the standings here in Xfinity the last few weeks? Can we actually give some love to my man GTR Beatty?
Fuck that guy.
What is this? What is this about you telling me that you hate Chicagoland and then you finish second? What the hell's that all about?
First podium of the season. Good job.
Hey, I hate all these tracks, man. If it's not a road course, I don't like it.
Lies.
Bullshit.
Come on.
Bullshit. That's cap.
I finally found some good. Patton being down here in Xfinity really pushed me to get a lot better. Some of these guys complained about him being down there, didn't like him being down there. I loved it, bro. That shit made me grind to get better. Look at the difference. It's a little bit of practice that you put in, trying to sweat and get a little bit better. Made a world of difference. some of these other guys need to do crying about some top-notch driver being down there running. Get a little bit better so you can beat them.
Well, there you go.
He's talking to him. Whew.
What about you, Sauce?
I don't race Xfinity.
Yeah, but you watch it.
Hey, I want to shout out Nuka too, bro. This man Nuka's been out here sweating to get better too. He didn't really do much in his first. He did get has wins in almost everything but trucks. He's never ran trucks.
I told y'all he was sweating this year.
He was never really a title contender since. I remember I had him on my team for season. But man, he's going to run the title this year. Been sweating to get better. I'm telling you, man, you can tell who's putting in the effort to get better and who's just tell it down there in the next video. A lot of us should have been back markers this year.
I lost him. Hello.
I'll tell you what. Well, I'll tell you, there's some other guys who had great runs and got a lot of points at Chicagoland that are kind of jumping up. And one of the guys is Braves in the 10. He said he was going to win last week, and he wasn't far off from being able to get that done. But he's up inside the playoffs now. Same can be said for Robbie Racing, who I thought had a great race at Chicagoland. Just Ken and Mo Powacat for Venom both showed up, and guess what? They showed out. I thought they both looked great. They both ran in the top 10 all day, got some stage points, and had pretty good finishes as well. So big days for those guys. Mills went up and led a few laps at Chicagoland this past weekend.
Yeah, and then he got, then some stuff happened in stage 3, but he still ended up with a top 10. Oh, but yeah, there were a couple guys had some bad luck. Monster Racing lagged out early, and that was huge because he already had a bad Charlotte, so that was bad to come back to that. Bad guy had a bad finish, and he's outside the top 10 now. He's behind the playoff line.
Yeah, he started the season off with two top 5s in a row. I think maybe 3 in a row. I'm not sure, but
I qualified 6th, ended up 18th. Thank you, Marini, for that.
We did not have Don't Want None in this race either, missing the last race. After starting the season with, I believe, Piccolo might have to correct me if he listens back later, but I believe he had 3 6th-place finishes in a row to start the season. So he's kind of been falling off the last few weeks. And his return to league racing, let's not forget, it's been a while since Don't Want None's raced with us here in Cobra. I don't think he's ever raced with us here in Cobra before.
Oh, he's new here for Cobra, but
yeah.
Veteran for sure, man. This is a once he gets it back, man, he is definitely a couple of
Drunkfest and RJ Smitty didn't have the best days on their debuts to the season. Just to put that out there, but I'm sure they'll be up there soon enough. And give Chewy some credit. He had his first top 10 of the year.
There you go. I do want to.
He had a fast.
Go ahead, Chase.
Sorry, buddy. That's all I want. Got to shout out Chewy when he ran.
Chewy did have a fast car. I was following the both of you at one point, and it was a good little time for a minute there.
Well, before we move on to the Cup side of things, I wanted to get just some general thoughts from Mike G about how the Xfinity season's going. Have you peeked in on the Xfinity season, Mike? There you go.
Should be noted, Mike G is on Gorilla Autosport. He drives Cup for Piccolo's team. I don't think we meant. It's not all shits and giggles down there either, bro.
We're gonna have our Xfinity picks before we move on to Cup.
And now Cup and now Trucks even looks, hella.
You taking picks?
Yeah, I'll take picks.
So we're going to Sonoma. So Xfinity's going to Sonoma. We know who our ringers are. Chase is sitting here rubbing his hands together, licking his lips. Who's winning Sonoma this week, guys?
Start with Chase. Chase, you calling your shot for yourself?
No, I think I can. I have a strong run, but I'm not going to win this race. Not after what I've seen. guys. I think that it's going to come down to either Jose or Hamilton.
Who you going with?
I think that Hamilton, but I think that it's a close battle between those.
Okay, Butters, who you going with? Xfinity.
Jose, the man is due.
Break.
And I think he's...
It's to me, it's either. I think it could be Hamilton for sure, but I think there's just guys sitting back there like Robbie Racing, Marini, Mills. You know, there's just guys back there that they're good on these kinds of racetracks. So, Drunkfest isn't a slouch either.
Who you going with?
It's pretty tough. I don't know actually. If you got to hold my head to it, Hamilton. But
Sauce.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Okay.
Because I think Hamilton will qualify well, and it's all going to come. We're not going to have a lot of caution flags here. It's going to maybe we'll get one.
No cautions.
But even if there's,
we don't run cautions at Rossi's.
We got to get our guest.
Right, we don't run them. That's right. So we're going to have no cautions. So that's the thing. So you qualify well, which I think he does, and I think he kind of runs away with a lot of this, at least the stages.
Mike G, who's winning Xfinity Sonoma? Going with Jose. And I will be going with Marini.
I don't know. No offense to Jose. I don't like the pick because it's been such a bad luck season for him. Like I feel like he's the one who's going to lose it in the carousel or some shit.
The man is due. The man is due.
Yeah, you wishing bad on Marini, man. That's terrible.
I wasn't talking about Marini. I was talking about Jose.
Oh, my fault.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Talk about the way Jose's season has gone. I could see it happening again.
That's what I said, though. Plain and simple, he's due. I think he'll have
over the last past couple of days, I've practiced with a lot of these laps, and from what I've seen this race, unless these guys just take each other out up front, it'll come down to Jose, maybe Masopes. I think will be your three.
Yeah. I don't want to pick them twice in a row, but yeah.
Anything can happen. These restarts are going to be hectic. Days jumbled up going to that turn 3 and dreaded turn 4, man. Then you could easily have a wreck that takes out those top guys.
I hope Nuka enjoyed being third in points.
Nuka's not a slouch at road courses.
I think WRX Mike could have a good day here.
He can. He's a solid road racer. There's nine guys in here that consider themselves really road course racers.
A lot of them in top 10. Cope isn't a slouch. I mean, he's not going to sit here and say how proud he is of this road course racing, but he's not like the worst guy you've ever seen on a road course. But he'll do pretty well.
I would put Copes over. I'd put Copes over. Probably put
Masopes?
I just think it's.
No one says anything about Masopes. I'm just throwing that out there.
I just said Masopes would race for the win.
Did you? Maybe it was breaking in and out for me. I'm sorry.
I said Derek Cope.
But these cats
Mills might surprise you. Go ahead, Butters.
These cats are going to be. It's going to come down to who's going to make a mistake and take one of these guys with them to ruin the race.
Exactly right. And this is a track. This is a track, man, where there's going to be mistakes made. It's impossible not to make a mistake. Everybody's going to make a mistake.
They get racing. Somebody's going to get just a bit aggressive. Is going to fuck somebody over. I mean, it's going to happen. But hopefully, like a guy like Jose doesn't feel or doesn't get that.
The thing about Sonoma is there's a lot of opportunities to make a pass.
I think it'll be a clean race.
There's turn 11. There's turn 1. And you can get to somebody's fender before turn 1.
Someone's going to make a mistake.
The first two stages will be clean. The start of the third stage will be where the accident is.
If the ringers can break away, then they'll be able to keep it clean. My worry is turn 1 and 2 with those guys that aren't really the best at road racing. They don't know their braking zones down or nothing.
It's got to be real patient that first lap or two. I mean,
I think Chase, you're right. I think turn 1 and 2 everyone's going to look to be the problem, but what's going to be the problem will be when they start to go down that hill after the first little S up the hill. When you get through 3 and 4, when you go down that hill, guys hit that gas too early and they spin out constantly.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right.
A little bit of foreshadowing.
The good thing is about going down that hill though is usually when those guys spin out, they spin off the track over into the wall.
Yeah, to the right a lot. Yeah.
And don't forget about that curve coming out of turn 3.
Oh man, the curve's ridiculous.
Yep.
Some of these guys,
just
I don't know how they carry the speed they do
Just
out.
avoid them.
Like that's a part of the track where you can easily second, maybe even 2 seconds.
All right, so we'll still talk more Sonoma, but let's move over to the Cup side of things. As we know, the leader in team points is Black Bear Racing, but closing the gap, Blitzum right there, 52 points behind. Gorilla Autosport is third, Rum Runners are fourth, and Venom is fifth. Only Rum Runners doesn't have a victory to show for themselves. That's
Come on
awesome.
now,
Elite
Brinks.
Precision. Elite Precision is still, I mean, I'm not trying to beat myself up, it's just true. Elite Precision is your point leader still. Meat Wagons in second, Cyogenic is in third. Sauce, you're sitting there in fourth, Freedom Flyers fifth. There's your top 5 guys, welcome. And a couple of Litzum guys there, fourth and fifth.
Second, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah, second, I always forget about Meat Wagons. Second, fourth, and fifth. So, all right, Chase, Clay, give us the same. Give us the good and give us the bad, and then the rest of us will give you the ugly.
For Chicagoland or for Sonoma?
Oh, yeah, for Sonoma. What are you?
No, I'm intrigued by what some of these guys are going to do on the comeback, because we're expecting Sludge back this week, I think. Hopefully. We'd see him back racing with us. Guardian's also going to be coming back. But we have a number of road course ringers up here with us for Sonoma. A lot of these guys can get it done. I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking, man, I think we've got 8 or 9 guys that can come up here and win at Sonoma as well. So, I don't know.
I'm not going to say it yet. I'm going to wait, but I already got my pick.
I mean, I think we're going to have a pretty interesting race. Mike G, what kind of racing do you think we're going to see in the Cup Series?
I think you're going to have the 6 or 7 that just blow everybody's doors off like, usual. But I think the rest of us in the back will probably be all over each other.
I think 7 through like 12 is going to be pretty grouped up. That's going to be a big time. So everybody knows who's fast here. So as long as if you have the pace, you'll make it up here at Sonoma.
Everybody knows the moments where they want to make the places where they want to make passes, right? There's the same places for everybody. So guys aren't paying attention. They're going to leave the doors open. I think a big place that people can make moves is, I don't know the turn number, but when you come up the drag strip and you make that hard right turn to the S's.
Yeah, you got the hairpin.
You got the
billboards double on the right-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't break right into that one, you can take out a couple cars in front of you as well.
Yeah, right. But there's a lot of lines you can take into there. You can give up the entry if you get the exit.
Hey,
but then
I've seen people pass through the dirt. Hey, shit happens.
And look, the game doesn't call track limits very much.
Nope.
So
be
that as it will.
Track.
We pretty much go by the game's rules. So.
I mean, that's a good way to spin yourself out.
Yeah, something egregious, though. Yeah, I mean, it is risky. It's not without its risk. Especially through those S's, man. I've seen some guys do it.
Well, if it's anything like Chicago, we'll have a few people making that move, so look out for it. I'd watch 7th through 12th, like Saul said in the broadcast.
Hey, it's trenches out there sometimes. Hey, I had a good time at Chicagoland. Listen, I had me a blast. So I can't complain.
Hey, after you put the move on me and put me off the track, I didn't have a chance to get back to you, you little asshole.
I thought I lagged. You told me I lagged, right?
Yeah, whatever. I was being nice.
So Elite Precision got his first win at Chicago. We didn't mention that. We should mention that Elite got his first win this past week, even though he's been in the lead for the points. Meat Wagon's in second with no wins, besides Genic has 2 wins. He's 5 starts behind. He has 5 starts to everyone's 7. He's 2 starts behind.
Yes.
So I wanted to throw that out there. Blakey T, remember, he was leading the points. He's in 6th. Clash is in 7th. Cyber Bionic in 8th. Patton, you're already in 9th. He just joined Cup. He's already in 9th. Remember, he had some starts previous. He's got a total of 4 starts. And Picola Gator, he's your 10th in the playoff. Last guy on the bubble right there, driving the number 19 for Gas, owner of Gas. So looking outside of the playoffs as we come to this road course, what do we got? Probably your dad, decent on a road course. Mike G. You've heard from him already. Guardian. Guardian. I think he's in that middle of the road conversation. He's not going to blow anyone's doors off, but he's not, it's not shitty out there. Fire Slayer, he's good on road courses. He's shown it in the past, in other leagues even. Sludge is also good at a road course. Memory, we've seen do well at road courses. There's a lot of guys, and I'll say it right now. Here's my pick. JoJo. I'm picking JoJo. I think he's going to surprise a lot of guys because he's going to qualify on the front row.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
About that.
And Cyogenic will get the pole. Cyogenic will get the pole, but that's going to be to his disadvantage. Because when JoJo's sitting on his outside, he's going to get that momentum up the hill, and he'll have the position to take the lead. And he won't let go.
Well, there you go. JoJo is Brink's pick. Mike G, who are you picking?
I'm going to go with my team owner, Picola.
Not a ringer, yeah. He's a ringer.
And
well,
I watched him last night. He's very good with strategy, so I anticipate him doing well.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do mine because mine's also Picola. I think we're going to get a Picola Cyogenic road course battle on Friday night, which I'm very excited to hopefully see. Picola is on a hell of a tear this week, and I think Picola is getting it done. And he's 10th in the playoff grid right now, so he needs a great run. And we're headed for a road course. That's prime Picola territory if I've ever seen.
Perfect timing for him, yeah.
Sauce, who you going with?
Me.
Xander finally getting his first win of the year?
I thought he said me, as in himself.
No, meat wagon. Going meat wagon.
Gotta be keen-eared, I guess.
Let's clarify that.
Of all the teams, I think Litzum has the best chance to sweep this weekend.
Beatty, who you going with?
Man, Picola's had this race circled since the start of the season. Picola gets it done.
He's had this one circled?
If it's a road course, he's got it circled.
He's going to be so mad when he loses to JoJo.
And Butters, who you going with?
Well, I'm going with the favorite. Everybody else saying Picola was my guy.
Way to go, Chris Sims.
He's gonna be so upset to hear all that now.
Listen, Brink. I want to tell you something, buddy. I'm racing the Cup race 2 this week.
That's true.
I promise you that JoJo won't even beat. I don't know what you've seen in this man. I don't know what you think he's got at these road courses, but it is not what you're trying to rank him.
Damn.
Fair. Okay.
Clay, where's the power rankings at?
They'll come later this week.
Oh man, I was hoping you had.
Stay tuned. They come out on Thursday nights.
I reserve the right to send in a later pick, but
yeah, I don't know where you're going with that one. I've raced with him for a long time. This ain't his cup of tea. Love him.
I don't know. I feel like I raced with him somewhere like Road America, and he just fucking lit it out. But maybe I'm wrong. He's also quite good at F1, but whatever.
He is very good at F1.
Maybe that's why I feel like he's gonna be good.
I'm decent at F1, and this shit sucks on the road course.
Word. Not gonna argue with that. Fire Slayer, he's another name out there. He could surprise some guys, at least with a good run. He could be up there in the top 5. And yeah, I hope Sludge comes back up here.
Yeah, Sludge is due for a good run, man. He missed last week. It's not been the season he's been looking for. Let's not forget, he was one of the front runners in the Xfinity Series a season ago before a speeding penalty in the final race of the season cost him the Xfinity title, and it ended up going to Monster for Gorilla Autosport. But Sludge is one of those dudes that can surprise you.
So how are these guys going to race Cup? I mean, come on, a lot of you guys in here are already racing Cup. Sauce, Mike G. What is the expectation? Really, like, where are you qualifying? Like, how high do you think you're getting up there?
I had no idea. We'll find out after qualifying, honestly. Really, you just gotta stay on track, Brink. That's really the main goal that I have.
That's honest. That's the truest, best advice you could give. Yeah. Especially in a track like this.
I'm going to start in the top 10, and I'm going to finish there.
Sauce is going to qualify 7th.
That would be pretty much my goal too, Beatty.
I'll take it.
I'm going to qualify 15th.
Listen, boys, I'm not there for points, and I'm not being nice.
Oh.
Now, this was put on the schedule on purpose. You know, Sauce was, he wanted to challenge guys. And he's put on a lot of the more challenging tracks as is. So we haven't run a lot of Sonoma. So it's fair to say it was at least deserved to be on the schedule at least one time. And just why not do it this season?
Hey, never ran there. We've actually never ran at Indianapolis either. So we'll get that one too. The Oval.
Oh, well, there you go. That'll be coming up later this season. Keep an eye out. And also keep an eye out for transactions this week. I know that somebody, BBR, still has an empty seat to fill. Am I wrong? So I don't know what's going on there yet, but keep an eye out. Someone might be called on up. We'll see. Maybe nothing. All right, so let's move on. We got the Truck Series to end here with, and look, last week's race at Kansas, despite being basically a one-lane track, you know, Sauce and I broadcasted it. It was fun. We had a fun little ending.
I had a great time.
We had some new names up there. You know, Mopower Celtic made his series return in much anticipated, but in the Truck Series, everyone knows he's a Cup guy. He's running trucks for now. Nike Boy.
Is he going to Cup?
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
What's your plans, Drink?
Plan is to do what's best for everybody.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
What we got? Who I forgot. Who won, Clay? Who won the truck race?
Klein
Boy. Right, Klein Boy. We had the upset of the week. Klein Boy winning. Now, Klein Boy is is he a regular in the truck series?
Yes, he is. He was
he's 12th
the first driver
now.
that is not an underdog driver to win this year in the truck series.
Correct. Well, we've had independents who've won.
Plug.
And I recall last week, y'all motherfuckers said that it would be a Litsum driver that was the first to get a win outside of underdog. So all y'all were wrong.
We're gonna try again this week.
Well, that brings me to I'll even bring my pick up early. Look, Underdog is leading the team points. That's the gas affiliate down here in trucks. Tennessee Whiskey is in second. That is the BBR affiliate team. Then you have Litsum in third. Rum Rudders are in fourth, and Rising Dragon is in fifth. And as we mentioned, 3 of the 7 races have gone to independents in victories. Just to put it out there for perspective. Nike Boys is first. Story Square second. Baseball Kid is in third. Free OHG, he moves up the point standings after his run last week at Kansas. He's fourth. Delgatro is fifth. Warpig sixth. Hey, T-Bones, you're sitting at 7th. Turf Tech is 8th. And Ski Mask Leezy, who missed last week's race, drops to 9th. And Broadcaster Clay, he enters the top 10. Good job.
How you feeling, Clay, after that?
Well, I had a much-needed run at Kansas, finishing in the top 10. Just haven't had the start to the season that I'm looking for. Myself, lagging out of Daytona, getting wrecked at Iowa, just not been what I've been looking for. So good to get a top 10 and continue my climb up.
Well, good. You're going to get another chance this week when you guys go to Worldwide Technology, St. Louis there. Sorry, let me go back.
It'll be a fun time.
Points. It will be. Yeah, so we're going to road courses, but the trucks are going to the tight oval over there at WWT. So your winner, as we mentioned, was Klein Boy. But, he wasn't the favorite. Nike Boy, he had a rough day. And that tightened up that points lead a little bit with Story Square. Baseball Kid also, he had a tough day. He was up near the front, and then, he just didn't quite get to where we thought. He had trouble on the last lap, if you remember, Sauce. We still don't know what happened to him. If it was a lag thing or so what.
Blew a tire.
Oh, okay.
That's unfortunate.
Because I remember passing him. He either blew a tire or ran out of fuel.
We were following him on my screen, so him blowing the tire meant I couldn't call the end of the race because I couldn't get to the cars in time.
It was pretty wild, though. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
They were getting after it. We were getting after it. Everyone was getting after it afterwards.
So yeah, and look, it was hella competitive with. I just said hella. I don't know what the hell's fucking matter with me, but it was crazy competitive with those guys like Free OHG and Mopile Celtic. They're teammates, and they were battling pretty hard up there. Story Square up there was battling hard. We had a couple of other names that we normally, like we said, Kleinboy, of course. Bomber was having a good race up there for a while. He led.
Bomber's the pole. Delgadro Deli 2 stage wins.
That's right. Delgadro won the stages, but Bomber led a lot in stage number 1. Did he have the pole?
Hey, boy.
Yes.
Delgadro had the truck to beat before he got took out.
What did happen? What happened to Deli?
It's
my question. Why is he not in Xfinity yet?
Question, bro. Right. Well, we got 4 full-time guys, I guess, in Xfinity. But
I think he declared his allegiance to running truck for the season.
Okay.
Happened.
He enjoys being in the truck. That's another reason I traded for him. Guy that I can have in my truck that I enjoy having in the wants to be there. That's what I want, man. I want somebody who wants to drive my truck.
I hear that.
Don't want none of this ego or entitlement. We want somebody that wants to be in that truck, baby.
Yes, sir.
He looks good in that 00. Went 99 to 00.
That same with Celtics, same with Drunk Fest. They just want to be in the truck. They just want to get back into it.
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Them son of a guns are having themselves a blast. They had a lot of fun in that.
Yeah. Celtic came out of it, and he goes, in the public chat, he goes, well, that didn't suck. He generally had a good time, he'd come out and say. So
well, the trucks is a blast. It's fun. Some of these guys don't like running it, but
I would like to run it. Like,
I wish I could run it.
I do too, bro. And it'd be time, I think.
We should allow 1 admin start per season.
It was just talking about Nike having a bad night. You know what? He did end up scoring stage points in both of the stages, which he has yet to finish outside of the top 10 in a stage. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but he has yet to finish outside of the top 10 in a stage. That's why he still has the points lead. Story has only finished outside of the top 10 in a stage twice this season, and both are at Daytona, I want to say. So he scored 12 stage finishes in a row. Which is where we're really making our money, I guess. But I told Nike, I'm like, you know what? Every driver has a bad day, and it was just his day to have a bad day. We get a wreck that catches him up in it, and he's the only truck collected with relaxed yellows. You don't get a caution. Just happens that way. Happened to me at Iowa. Just nothing that anyone can do about it.
Well put there, Clayman.
I have to put strict cautions on for them guys here.
At the road course.
How about picks? Butters, who you going with?
I am thinking road course. God, I don't know who's all good on road courses.
Gateway.
Forget Gateway. Fuck. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with you, Clay.
You're gonna go with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, why not?
Mike G, who you going with? Trucks.
Well, I'm gonna make 2 picks.
Okay.
My first one is if he shows up, which I know he's only made 1 start this year, Celtics will win. If he doesn't show up, I think it'll be Story Square.
Okay. Sauce, who you going with?
I'm gonna be at home. I'm going with Drunk Fest.
Okay. Chase, who you going with?
I think Free OG breaks through.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I was gonna pick him.
Brink, who you going with?
Man.
I'm actually torn between both my drivers, Free OHG and Celtic, so I think one of those 2 guys is gonna win. I'll take Celtic, but I appreciate the other guys mentioning him.
Listen, gang, you know what? I think this is going to be a hell of a race at Gateway with Drunk Fest and Celtics down here. Free OHG is really good as well. Here's the problem. This is the favorite track for the points leader. This is Nike's favorite track. I can't pick against my guy at Gateway. That's his favorite track. I think Nike gets a win.
Now, I mentioned earlier, I thought that Sauce had the best chance of sweeping this week. Because if he can, if Hamilton does win the Xfinity and then somehow Meat Wagon wins the Cup, I think that baseball kid could sneak out a win here at WWT.
Dark horse. Hey, baseball kid. He's been putting in a lot of work, man. He's trying to get that first win. Oh yeah, he's back within the 48 hours.
Some interesting things to note about the picks for the admins. I'm going with the Toyota sweep, the Gorilla Autosport sweep. Butter's also going with the Gorilla Autosport sweep. Sauce going with the Litson sweep. Not surprising. Sorry, Sauce. I know you're going to pick your boys. But Brink and Chase kind of switching it up here and there with their picks. But just some interesting things for the picks.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that are fighting to get that, get that win, have that good run, and I think it's one of the things that makes this series so much fun. All 3D series so much fun. But that's why we got to keep you guys in check. We can't let you guys get out of control and ruin. We don't want to ruin it for yourselves. All right.
You sound like a Jim Rome from like the 90s.
Oh God, I hate that dude. But we want you to have a good time. We know it's competition, and we're all guys, so it's gonna be heated competition. That's why I'm trying to have fun with fucking Marini, that fucking sideswiping motherfucker. That motherfucker hit me 3 times. That fucker 3 times. He came from behind me and hit me at Chicagoland, and he goes, "Oh, you guys, fuck off. You hit me 3 times."
Whoa.
I love Marini. I have fun with Marini. We've raced a lot together, especially in Canada. But fuck, that was annoying.
He's not gonna like that.
I don't fucking care. I didn't like it at fucking Chicago.
Sorry.
So, he can suck on a lemon. And something else.
Bring Marini on here next.
Marini on here next week.
Oh, man.
I love Marini. We'll have a great time. But that motherfucker, he better stay away from me in Sonoma.
Oh, he will.
I qualified 6, man. I had a good run coming to Chicago. Fuck.
Well, you want to wrap us up here, Brink?
Wrap it up like a goddamn piece of coal. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us this week. Thanks, Butters, Kamesh. Thanks for the admin team. Thanks, Chase. Thanks, Mr. Saucy. Thank you, Young Clay. And thank you to me, Brink. Thanks to Mike G for hanging out, and thanks to Taddy for stopping by like a Sesame Street character from the passing. Let's all have a good time. It's the Sonoma. I'm not thrilled about it either, okay? But we all got to do it. Sauce already probably ended the fucking
What the hell is
anyway,
that noise?
What's going on here?